Well, it was, geez, it'd be nearly 20 years ago. It was 1994 when I first got introduced to mindfulness. I suffered I was involved in two very violent armed hold-ups, and at the time I didn't know that I'd ended up with full-blown PTSD. And a few years after that, of doing a lot of running and a lot of flighting, and I had extreme mind chatter, is what I called it. I had no focus. I was heading towards, I had burnt a hole in my esophagus from drinking a litre of bourbon a day. I nearly killed myself with the bleed into the guts. And so I started on my journey into meditation and mindfulness, which has basically, it did, without doubt, it saved my life back then, and probably a few times since. But probably 6 years ago I started Yoga Nidra. It was a progression from mindfulness and the different sort of meditations we'd had. And after 20 years of looking for something to fix this PTSD, it was really, now we had a hook. It was something that was, not that any of the others, it was a beautiful journey, and I learned a lot, but finally there was something that seemed to smash through that concrete wall, that you weren't just moderating, you weren't just dealing with something, you were actually progressing, you were healing. So that's the word, it was healing. You ended up with this process that you look forward to go, because it was another healing process. And every day I compartmentalise depression to a point where it's nearly on time, every fortnight. And to stop that, I let it go through the depression, I can feel the feelings, but then I'll do my half-hour eye rest. And the journey, the way you feel it, it's you read up on it, and they call it sleep yoga, and it's the way it's been westernized by these guys. It is such a personal thing, but you can feel, and where you go, I don't know where you go, because you know you're awake, but you can feel the healing. And that's where you are, in the midst of the healing of the PTSD, of whatever it is, your depression or the anxiety or your sadness or the grief, or whatever it is that you're doing, or just to feel better, just to relax, just to wake up for the day, or just to disappear, just to, the weight of the world's gone, and just to sit with yourself and be, and not have to be anywhere. It's really beautiful.